Hello, this is Artist Leslie with LadyArtistLeslie.net. Do you know that your destiny is not connected to your old self? Are you willing to shed the old skin and the old you? Mark chapter 2 verses 22a says, "And no one pours new wine into old skin." What does that mean? It means the old version of you doesn't have the capacity to go where God is taking you. That means you must let go of the past. Let go of past relationships. Let go of past friendships. Let go of the things of the past that's causing trauma in your now. And be willing to flourish and grow into who God is calling you to be. If it don't fit, my sis, don't force it. Let's stop forcing relationships that is not natural. If it isn't natural, leave. Walk away. Let it go. We must stop trying to make stuff work that God never intended for you to have. Let me say that again. We must stop trying to make work what God never intended for you to have. You've come so far. You've grown so much. You're too valuable. You're too worth it to have to teach and train a man on how to love you. When you learn how to love yourself and you learn that the love that God has for you is beyond mind-blowing, you won't have to settle for a man to love you his way, because you will understand and know how he's supposed to love you. Stop lowering your standards and settling just because you want companionship, just because you want company, just because you want to be able to tell people I have a man. It's not that serious. God called you out. He called you to be different. He called you to be set apart. You were never supposed to fit in with just the average guy. There's somebody so spectacular and so amazing set aside just for you. So don't get discouraged, my sis. Just know you got to get into the season of preparation, into the season of saying, I got to work on me to prepare for this amazing man that God has for me. Don't get distracted by the naysayers. Don't get distracted by the ones that are going to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. You need somebody that's going to lift you up and inspire you to be all that God called you to be. Certain people aren't supposed to like you. Certain men aren't supposed to want to be with you. You are not of this world. You are transformed by the renewing of your mind into the life and the image of Christ. So repeat after me, no more forcing relationships. It's time to flourish. It's time to grow into who God is calling you to be. It's time to outgrow the parameters of your false self, your unauthentic self, your counterfeit self. See, counterfeits meet counterfeit. If you're still walking in a counterfeit person, a counterfeit man is going to approach you. And that's how toxic relationships are birthed. Let it go. Get rid of the false self in order to receive what God is sending you, my sister. It's time to give up the old you and walk in the new image of God that He's called you to be. I love you so much. Let's continue this preparation. Let's continue this walk, and let's continue to grow and flourish into who God called you to be. This is Lady Artist Leslie, and I love you and talk to you soon. Be blessed.